Yo, what up guys? So I thought I'd just make a video giving my first impressions on Delta Force. I'm gonna try my best to do like a raw, unfiltered, uncut video. So it might be a little bit all over the place. Um, I've only played a few hours of Delta Force so far. I think I've like 8 hours or something on Steam. So some of my opinions might be a bit skewed and off just because I don't have that much game time overall or mini games played. Uh, the few times I have streamed Delta Force, a lot of people in my chat heavily compare it to Battlefield 2042, and I can definitely see the similarities and comparisons there, but in my opinion, the games play out like completely different, especially in terms of like the gunplay, just the movement, really everything, to be honest. That's probably one of my biggest gripes about Delta Force is the gunplay. It doesn't really feel that satisfying to me. I mean, first off, in Delta Force, I don't know if you guys know this, but whenever you're ADSing with any weapon in the game, like normally your sight would be completely still when you're ADS, but you have to hold your breath even with like assault rifles, SMGs, everything, or else your red dot just literally bounces about the screen as if like you're using a sniper. So you basically, if you want to like try hard this game, you have to go into the settings and switch the hold the breath to toggle, and then like I think I have a bound to shift. So every time you go to ADS with any weapon, you gotta like tap or hold shift to hold your breath, or else you just get more camera shake and recoil. And in this game, like whenever majority of the weapons when you use them first off, like have a lot of kick, recoil, like camera shake. And then once you actually start leveling up the guns, getting different attachments, and if you build the right combination, your gun basically goes from having like insanely high recoil, like pretty difficult to control, just being an absolute laser beam, and you can shoot people basically across the map, which is kind of broken, to be honest. Like there's no, like normally in games you would have SMGs like close range, like you're gonna have a lot of damage drop off at range and your recoil is gonna be higher. Like I mean, in this gameplay, like I was mostly using the SMG 45, which I think is like one of the best guns in the game. That gun feels like an AR at like long and medium ranges, and then it's still just as effective up close. Um, yeah, and also there's a really fast time to kill in this game. I don't know. I mean I enjoy fast TTKs for sure. But I don't know whether it's just how Delta Force is. Like whenever you take damage, you kind of, there isn't like a gradual progression of you dying. Like you don't like get shot, like go to low HP one shot and then die. It's just kind of, you'll be like running about the map and you're just like instantly dead. And you're like, sometimes you're think, oh, I must have got sniped in the head, but it's just some guy with an AR that's just beamed you. And I think in like, in comparison to like Battlefield games, which is what I mostly play, like normally when you get to one shot or low HP, like your screen will go like red, you're like your character will start breathing heavy. I feel like it's just a lot more easy to, notice that you're one shot and get to cover. I don't know if you guys have noticed the same, but that's kind of one thing I definitely noticed. In terms of the maps and game modes, I mean I've only played the warfare mode, as that's what's closest to Battlefield and what I enjoy playing respawn modes. And I've mostly been playing the attack and defend game mode, which is more or less breakthrough from the Battlefield games, which I'm sure you guys will know. I did try the King of the Hill mode, which I think is Conquest, but I literally played like one or two maps of it, and it was just very unexciting for me. Like I felt like I was running about for ages, couldn't see anyone, and then I just died like a tank. out of nowhere, or even if I did get a couple kills, it just felt so slow, and there just like wasn't enough action going on, especially for infantry. Maybe it's more fun if you play like vehicles, for sure. Some other gripes, obviously, with the game that I've had from the little I've played is I may not be playing the medic character, the guy with the syringe, and whenever you gotta like raise your teammates, like you have no control over your character, like you can't move. Like normally in Battlefield, whenever you're raising, like say in 2042, like you can crouch spam, or you can like move around the body to, you know, make yourself harder to hit while you're raising someone. But in this, you're just your character's literally just locked in place. You can't change stance. You can't do anything as far as I'm aware anyway. Also the Luna character is very interesting. With the wall hack, it seems like you're always spotted, or even in your team, you can always just see other people through walls from the Luna wall hack. And also the shock arrow that Luna has, I felt myself dying to that like quite a lot. So that was pretty frustrating. I don't know whether I was dying to it a lot just because everyone plays Luna, because she's probably like the most broken hero to play in the game. So there's just a lot of people just firing shock arrows everywhere. But yeah, maybe it's just because I haven't played much of the game, so I just kind of wasn't expecting them. But usually, like whenever you get like a grenade thrown at you, or whatever, like there'll be an indicator come up and you'll run out of the way. Whereas I felt like the shock arrow, like I think there is maybe an indicator, but it just didn't seem like, oh, I have to move out of the way now or else I'm gonna die, and then I would just die anyway, I guess. But maybe that's just things that you'll learn how to play around with more game time. Also, it just feels like there's a lot of gadgets and stuff that are just hella annoying. Like there was it looked like some like shockwave stun where you just like can't move, and I don't even know what it is. It's just hella annoying to play against. There was some other thing where you literally get stunned. It forces your character to go in prone. You can't move during this whole time. It's like a 3 to 4 second stun animation, so your guy forces to go prone, and then it forces your character to stand up again, and then afterwards you can finally move. So you're just like stuck like for so long, and it's just free kills for the enemy team. Obviously, this game is free to play, which is obviously a major benefit, so, you know, there's not really much to lose out on. Like, if this game wasn't free to play, I definitely would have never bought it, because I didn't even play it when it first got released. I think it came out at the end of last year, December time, if I remember correctly, and I'm never really one to hop on games like right as they come out. Usually I'll wait for other people to play them and get like a general consensus of how it is. But yeah, I finally decided to download it, give it a try. The game's alright. For me, I just enjoy the Battlefield games more. But maybe I should try the operations mode sometime. But I've never just played the looter shooter genre before. For example, games like Tarkov. So maybe that would be like a good entry point into that genre, and see if I would like those type of games. So let me know if you guys would want to see gameplay from the operations mode or any different games. I think I'm going to be buying Armor Forger, so you can maybe expect to see some content from that. And yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on the video. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.